Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakwakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostle great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakodash and salutation to Akiam that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about who declare his way to his face. Esau is being made bare, their own tongue faring upon themselves. Okay? And I got a video, okay, to show you like Esau Edom has been planning, have been making enchantments, okay, throughout the four corners of the earth. And now their wicked deeds is being declared, okay? It's been declared to the world, to the whole world to see their wicked ways, okay?
Don't you find it ironic that it's in New York, of all places, as well?
From Egg Motsos. This guy is kind of a Christian, but like he bring out some truth sometimes about those wicked Amalekite, those small hearted, the 1948ers, man. Okay, and with Babylon too, with America too. Okay, and let's play that. Still playing that video, real quick.
Remember, they got to use that language. Remember, like, never forget. Oh, yeah, that was a scam, too, where hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people died over a fake war where zero weapons of mass destruction were found so they could issue in the Patriot Act that was supposed to protect us, but instead spies on our own citizens here in America.
Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons. No question whatsoever.
They lied. Okay. They said there were weapons of mass destruction. There were none, and they knew there were none. There were no weapons of mass destruction.
All right.
No question whatsoever. I wrote a book in 1995, and I said that if the West doesn't wake up to the suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center.
Please just take a couple seconds to look at this guy, too. 1,000, 1,000.
Happened over the last couple of years, and we still don't have an investigation on October 7th. And believe me, if the hands were clean of Netanyahu, you would have had an investigation and been out in 30 days.
And although this video did get scrubbed on his channels and some places on YouTube, I'm just glad that Charlie Kirk saw it for what it was, a deep state scam, October 7th.
How did these guys not know this was taking place?
So I've been to Israel many times. The whole country's a fortress. When I first heard this story, I still had the same gut instinct that I did initially. I find this very hard to believe. I've been to that Gaza border. You cannot go 10 feet without running into a 19-year-old with an AR-15 or an automatic machine gun that's an IDF soldier. Right, the whole country is surveilled, and so let me just kind of go through this. We don't talk about Israeli politics very often, and most Americans don't know this. The last 9 months, Israel was on the brink of civil war. It's not an exaggeration. This judicial stuff, there were hundreds of thousands of Israelis taking to the streets because Bibi Netanyahu is basically redefining the Israeli constitution. That's not an exaggeration, right? He said the judicial branch has too much power. There were protests planned this week against Netanyahu, where they anticipated tens of thousands of people to take to the streets. That's all gone, Patrick. Netanyahu now has an emergency government and a mandate to lead. I'm not willing to go so far that saying that Netanyahu knew or there was intelligence here, but I think some questions need to be asked. Was there a stand down order? Was there a stand down order? 6 hours? I don't believe it.
And it wasn't just a stand down order. When you find out that Israel not only created but funded Hamas to go.
See, as you can see right now, man, you see all those things going on right now. Those Amalekite, Babylon, aka Americas, all those nations, all the so-called white man nations being revealed for who they are, man. Okay, and let's get the scripture. We'll get a couple scriptures real quick. Let's go to Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 23, verse 24. Jeremiah 23, verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places? that I shall not see him, said Yahweh power. Do not I feel heaven and earth, said Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. No one can hide the secret counsel against Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Because the Most High see everything. See Most Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai eyes are brighter than the sun. Okay? And Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai got thousands upon thousands of angels, if not millions of angels, watching. Okay? And bring report to him. And the Most High can see everything. Because remember, the Most High is the power of spirits. It's the God of spirits out here. Okay? And he see everything. He see in the inward part of such the mind, the soul, the spirit, and the heart. The Most High search everything. Okay? And he see everything. And you cannot hide the lie, the truth from Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, because he see everything. Okay, let's read that again. Jeremiah 23 verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Said Yahweh power, do not I fill heaven and earth? Said Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. The Most High again sees everything. You cannot hide yourself. The Most High gonna bring everything to the light. Everything that was done in secret gonna be brought to the light. Okay, and Esau's secret is being put up there, right? Even though they sometimes a lot of things they do, they have to say what they did, but they still hide a lot of things. But a lot of things that they hide, they don't want the mass to know. The Most High make it possible for especially for the prophets to know, and their own people to know, right? And let's go to Isaiah 29:15. Isaiah 29 verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide the counsel from Yahweh power, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who see us and who know it us. Okay? At the end of the day, woe unto them, destruction is coming for them, and that seek deep to hide the counsel, and they hide those things far and wide, man, out there, right? Okay? And they don't want people to know those things, right? They don't want to know the propaganda they use, the enchantment that they use, right? And now those things not working like they used to, okay? Those enchantments not longer working. The sorceries they're doing is no longer working no more, okay? And their works are in the dark. All those work they do is they work in the dark, so to bring stuff in the background, okay, and not let the people know what's going on out here, okay? And they ask themselves, no one gonna see us. No one know exactly what we're doing, but the Most High does. And that's why the Most High have it like that for the prophets to know, the teachers to know, okay, for the apostles to know. So we can tell it in their own people, in their own tongue, for it upon their mouth too, upon their head too. Let's go to Isaiah, Psalm 64. Isaiah chapter 64 verse 1, a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. This is the enemy you have to fear a lot of times, right? In a way, okay? Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. And the wicked always have secret counsel, okay? To bring the wicked device to come to pass. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. They do nothing but commit iniquity upon iniquity, sins upon sins. This is the men of sins out here, who wear their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot the arrow, even bitter words. Okay, they have those laws. They got those propaganda ready. Okay, they have those scripts that they make. The scripts, this that's like a movie. Okay, those false flag they have made. Okay, and advance like 5 years, 10 years in advance, and then they put it up there. Okay, to lie to the people, and they put laws in place like the Patriots Act, like the man said earlier, right? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly, so they shoot at him and fear not. And all those things they're doing is to come against the prophet, the teachers, man. Okay, and to attack the prophet and the teachers at the end of the day, man. Okay. And they have no fear in their mind. They have no fear in their soul. Okay. For if they do the wicked things, that the Most High gonna punish them. Okay, because in their mind, they see themselves as God. Okay, they don't regard the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. They search our iniquity. Okay, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snare privily. They say we shall see them. See the laying snare. All those media they have, all those propaganda they have, it's all them laying snare out here, laying snare for the prophets, for the teachers, man, out there, okay, and for their own people. They search out iniquity. They accomplish the diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But the Messiah shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And now they've been wounded. But the truth out here, okay? And verse 8 again, verse 8. So they shall then make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And now you see their own people speaking against them. That's their own tongue falling upon themselves. Those insiders that they have speaking against them. Because the Messiah, okay, shoot at them now. The Messiah is putting the prophet up there to tell the truth out here. And now they're wounded. And the Lord put more salt in that wound, okay, of Esau Edom, by having their own people telling it. Okay? And that's what they've been wounded daily, especially with this truth, and their own people putting salt on that wound and make it hurt even more. Okay, because their own people are supposed to protect them anyway at the end of the day. Okay? And let's go Job. Job chapter 21. Chapter 21, verse 31. Okay? Job chapter 31, verse 30. It's like 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. Nothing but destruction coming for the wicked, man. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. And the day of wrath is the day of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, bringing judgment upon the earth, man. Upon all the nation of this earth, man. Okay? Who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him for he have done? And this man have done nothing but wickedness upon this earth, man. False flag, lies upon lies upon lies, okay? Esau have done, okay? Nothing but propaganda, okay? And now they're trying to come against the prophets, man. And they're not going to give them that power to come against the prophets, man. Okay? And now, who shall declare his way to his face? You have to be able to look this man in his face and say what he's doing wrong out here. Okay, yet shall he be brought to the grave and shall remain in the tomb. Okay, and this man gonna be brought down low. You're gonna sit down and be sent down in confusion out here and destroyed what the four corners of the earth and to never rise again. Okay, that's what's coming for Esau Edom. Okay, and let's go to Psalm 94. Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's what the Most High have us in the highways and byways to rise up against the evil, to tell our people, especially the elect of our people, okay, and to who in the four corners of the earth, what the wicked have done upon this earth, man. Okay. Again, verse 9, Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Who's gonna stand up? Who's gonna go in the highways and byways? Who's gonna make videos on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, okay, to point the finger at the wicked out here and tell the Most High, this man is doing wrong out here, and tell our people do not trust the enemy out here, Esau, Edom, the so-called women, and all those hidden nations, man, that they're doing wicked out here, okay? Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And Esau have done nothing upon this earth but doing the work of iniquities out here. Nothing but sin upon the earth, man. Okay, and the wicked device that Yahweh get upon this earth, man. Who gonna tell him? Who gonna rise up for Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai? Unless Yahweh power have been my help, my soul have almost dwelled in silence. Okay, if the Most High don't give you that spirit, okay, to go on the highways and byways to make videos out here, we're not gonna make this thing. We're not gonna rise up against this man, okay? We will stay silent out here. We will watch the world go on as it is, okay? And no one say anything. That's exactly what Esau mindset supposed to be, what the mindset of the prophet to be, to stay silent, to say nothing. But the Most High I give us the Holy Spirit of Kakodash to know all things and to see those things, okay? And now we're declaring it. Okay? When I said my foot slipped, thy mercy, O Yahweh power, held me up. It's because the mercy of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. So we're here. Knowing this truth, okay, teaching this truth is the mercy of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. Being chosen to know this truth, that's mercy of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. And the multitude of my thoughts within thy comfort delight my soul. Okay? And when you talk about the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, those things gonna delight your soul out here. It's gonna make your mind, your spirit, and put your spirit in comfort, man. Okay? And it's gonna stabilize you, man. Verse 20, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame mischief by law? And that's exactly what Esau is doing. Okay, they're passing law in Australia, they're passing laws in Babylon, okay, strict laws in Babylon, man, and Australia, and the UK's, and Norway, all those other countries around the Western countries, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. Not just Western countries, it's other countries too. The Caribbean, they got laws dry up, so they can burn against the people, man. Okay, they gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood. And that's exactly what they have done. Okay, all those things they're doing right now, all those wickedness they're doing right now, okay, about the anti-Semitism thing, right, is to come against the prophet, the teachers, the apostles, man. Okay, they gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous, because they know what the righteous are, they know what the Israelites are, man, and they know you so-called black Latinos, American, you are the real Israelites, and they're mad about that, man. Okay, but Yahweh power is my defense, and my power is the work of my refuge. At the end of the day, it's still like gonna defend us. It's still like gonna make a place for our refuge. Okay, Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua is our help. At the end of the day, it's still like give us help on this time of trouble, man. Okay, and now that the Musa is making them bare, man. Okay, and there's no way to hide. Okay, like he said in Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. His people that were supposed to protect him, they're not protecting this man. They revealed this man. They revealed the wickedness of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? Leave thy father's children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus said Yahweh power, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup are surely drunken, and although thou shalt be altogether unpunished, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. You see, now they've been revealed now, but the next step is for them to get punished, man, for the wickedness they have done. And Esau, Edom have destroyed the whole earth, man. Okay, and they should pay for that. Not only they have oppressed the children of Israel, but they have also destroyed the earth, man. Okay. Let's go to Psalm. Let's get to that scripture real quick. Okay. Psalm 52, verse 1. Psalm 52, verse 1. To the chief musician, Michelle, a son of David, when Doeg the Edomite called and told Saul, and say unto him, okay, David is come to the house of Amalek, okay, while boasted that do thyself in mischief, okay, Almighty man, the goodness of God, and do it continually. You see, Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul, and say unto him, David is come to the house of Ahimelech, okay. Thy tongue devised mischief like a sharp razor, walking deceitfully, and that's Esau Edom for you. The tongue of Esau devised mischief like a sharp razor, walking deceitfully, okay. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, okay. But that was, I think that word Edomite right here is on, right. Let me see. Adami, right? Oh, okay. Okay, that's Edomite right there, okay? So, thy tongue devised mischief like a sharp razor, walking deceitfully, and Esau Edom have done nothing but walking deceitfully, not only against his own people, but toward the four corners of the earth, especially against the Israelites, man. Okay? That love is evil more than good, and they love evil more than good. And Esau, Edom, especially America, Babylon, since its inception, Babylon has only known peace for like 4 years. Okay? If that, okay? Though lovers all devouring words or those deceitful tongue, the Messiah, Yahweh, power by Hashem Yahushua, shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and what and put thee out of the land of the living until the day the Messiah gonna put an end to Esau, Edom, man. Okay? And would thee out of the land of the living, and nothing but destruction is coming for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. And we're gonna laugh at Esau, Edom when he come down. Because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. And when we follow Esau's destruction, after the destruction, we're gonna get in power. We're gonna look at this man and laugh at him, man. Okay? And this is not low. This is that man. This is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in abundance of his riches and strength in himself and his wickedness. And that's what Esau have done. Esau have used his wickedness to grab power. Okay? And I've trusted in his wickedness for a long time. Okay? Like he said in Isaiah, even though I said that was the last scripture, but we're going to bring this one out real quick, right? Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Okay, no, verse 10. Though have trusted in that wickedness, though I've said none see me again. Esau have already said that none see him out here. That wisdom and that knowledge you have perverted thee. They have all those knowledge to do wickedness out here, to do evil out here. You have perverted thee, and though I've said in thy heart, I am in none house beside me. And Esau, Edom, Babylon have said, none see me out here. I'm the man out here right now. No one can defeat me. No one can destroy me. And that's Esau, Edom have said for a long time. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. And desolation, nothing but destruction is coming for Esau, Edom, and they're not going to be able to get away from that, man. Stand now with that enchantment, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou have labor for thy youth, if so be thou shall be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. And all those enchantment that Esau have done, if it was possible, the no side say, hey, if you do all that, you should be able to prevail with that. But hey, that's not gonna happen. If Babylon cannot be healed no more, this thing is done for. All those enchantments is no longer working on the people. And now they have to go they're now Esau, Edom, the so-called white men have to bring great wrath. You have to done away with the constitution of the nations right now. Especially to start with Australia, the UK, and America. Okay? That's because those nations claim to have the greatest constitution. Okay, human rights and stuff like that. But now Esau Edom is about to be done away. That is about to do away with those constitution of those nations, man. Verse 13, do I wherewith unto multitude of thy counsel, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from the things that shall come upon thee. And there's a lot of things coming for Esau, Edom, and they're not gonna be able to save themselves, right? Because those warlords they have, those witches they have, it's not gonna be able to tell them to come in destruction. It's not gonna able to tell them what their next move to make, because they don't have it like that. Because the Messiah are blinding them, okay? And this is the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edify. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rukakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well. To the Akwakudash, and salutation to Akim, that's in Howis and Bowis doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Kala alayamla Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kwakodash. Shalom.